The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is often regarded as the weakest entry in the Spider-Man franchise, and for good reasons. Despite some solid performances and impressive visuals, the film was weighed down by an overstuffed plot, poorly developed villains, and an inconsistent tone that undermined its emotional impact. One of the major flaws of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is its cluttered storyline. The film tries to juggle multiple plot threads, including Peter's quest to uncover his parents' past, his relationship with Gwen Stacy, and the emergence of three villains, Electro, the Green Goblin, and the Rhino. Instead of focusing on a single cohesive narrative, the movie spreads itself too thin, making each storyline feel rushed and underdeveloped. This lack of focus makes it difficult for the audience to connect emotionally with any of the characters or plot points. Electro, portrayed by Jamie Foxx, is a prime example of the film's shortcomings. Despite Foxx's talent, Electro's character is underwritten and lacks a compelling motivation. His transformation from a lonely, socially awkward man to a dangerous villain feels forced and overly simplistic, leaving him as a one-dimensional character. Similarly, the introduction of the Green Goblin feels rushed, and his sudden conflict with Spider-Man lacks the emotional build-up needed to make it impactful. The film's tonal inconsistency also detracts from the viewing experience. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 jumps between light-hearted, humorous scenes and darker, dramatic moments, creating a jarring effect that makes it difficult for the audience to become fully immersed. This is especially evident in the tragic storyline involving Gwen Stacy. While her fate is a pivotal moment, the surrounding chaos and inconsistent tone lessen the emotional impact of the scene. Finally, the film suffers from an excessive focus on setting up future sequels and spin-offs rather than concentrating on its own story. This attempt to establish a larger cinematic universe detracts from the film's coherence, making it one of the weakest entries in the Spider-Man series.